Hello. We back. It's that time again. I clicked on the wrong thing. But it's okay. So, yeah, let's get to the actual big screen shit. There we go. We back. Welcome, everyone. It's that time of the week again. A day early because we are doing the Martinsville race, and NASCAR race is on tonight in a couple hours, so that's why we're doing it tonight. So, yeah. There's not a whole lot to recap on and like what we're doing with the race. Obviously, in the thumbnail, we're racing as Jeff Gordon because he won here at Martinsville like 9 times, and he won the most in the flame car. I actually double checked the stats before I went live. He won in that like car like 4 times compared to the Rainbow Warriors car, which was 3. And then the other 2 were like in the Exalta themed cars. So yeah. So with all that said, hello everyone in chat. Hello Chase. Hello N4SC8R. Hello Brandon Taylor. Thanks for all stopping by as usual. I appreciate it. Why did my frames drop? Now we're good. And we just can't have a stream. Can't even have it go on for 5 minutes and something has to go wrong. But don't tell me my batteries died in this control already. Yeah, these rechargeable batteries are fucking garbage. Well, you can't see it on the screen, but like literally, it's like 90% full. So I don't know. I'm hoping that was just a bizarre fluke, because I was practicing off camera for this race. Usually, when the batteries start to die, the vibration goes away, and I didn't experience that at all. So it should still be fine. Please, God, let it be okay. So yeah, I did a little bit of practicing off camera just to get a feel for the track and everything, because Martinsville's, I would say it's difficult. Yeah, I think that's probably the right word to say. It's just, as the race goes on, it gets easier. But when you're racing by yourself, when there's no lap traffic, it's really hard. It's impossible with the default setup. But when there's lap traffic, it is possible. So that's what I kind of figured out. So let's show you the settings here before we get into the actual race itself. It's 105 difficulty, full damage, 100% race length. Our normal, we're gonna have normal fuel consumption. We're gonna have less tire wear, and then more grip. From what I've seen, it seems like that balances things out pretty decently, if I had to guess, based on everything that I was kind of messing with off camera. Let me get back to this screen. There we go. So strict yellows, race stages, quick qualify. And here's our settings. We have a skill range shot narrow for the AI, infrequent mechanical failures, less effect for their tire wear. Because even if you have it on normal, the AI still will pit early. So that should help it, because it seems like they pit more for tire wear than fuel. So it's weird. Again, this game has problems, but it's miles and miles better than what we have now. But for Akbar, who did ask that question about other paint schemes, yeah, there's 9 here. We got the Flame one, got the Rainbow Warriors one, Jurassic Park from his All-Star race, the Bugs Bunny car that I think he ran at Richmond in 2002, this car that he wrecked out at Talladega that barely got any notoriety because it wrecked out so early in the race. And this one, which I actually don't remember when this was raced at. Probably maybe the Coke 600? I don't know. I mean, it looks patriotic, so maybe. This one, which is pretty nice. I think this is one of the... Well, I think 2012 was the last year. I think this was ran, like this theme. Then we got the Exalta one from 2014, and then his Final Ride one. So yeah, a good chunk of Jeff Gordon schemes. It's the same way with Jimmy Johnson, though I am missing a couple, because I think Roots has a couple extra ones. But these are what we have. I went through them way too fast. Let me actually go through them again. Yeah. Got the Lowe's one for 2005, 2017, 2019, 2020 Ally, Last Ride for 2020, the Lowe's White for 2014, Looney Tunes 2002, Foundation car for 2011, 2017 Cobalt, and the Patriotic. So, yeah. Nice little selection there. But yeah, we're going to go with Jeff Gordon in his DuPont scheme. So, hello, Chase TPS. Thanks for stopping by. I'll show the settings one more time just because I kind of went over these a little bit too quick. But this is our settings. And do non-Americans say mile a minute? I really don't know. I really don't know. This is our settings. We're going to save it. We're going to be going Martinsville night, which will be this one. There's 2 blue emus. I know my face cam's kind of blocking, but there is 2 blue emus. But this is like the nighttime version. I wish there was a way too for people to play like the deal, to be able to get the mod stuff. It's just the original video tutorializing. That's not even a word, but the tutorial video for it isn't up anymore because YouTube took it down for a really dumb reason. But yeah, and I think there's still some stuff being worked on because I wanted to kind of do like a E5 career mode on this PC version with the 2021 mods, but there's one other element of it that I want to have in there before I start, and it's taken some time to get that done, so I'm just waiting on that. But yeah, that's why I like to do these streams, because it is fun to do. It's fun to play a game that works. I mean, it's not perfect, but goddamn, it functions. I know that's like the bottom of the barrel bar that we're kind of going with here anymore, but yeah, the mod on console is not possible. It is just, that's not going to be possible. Next time we use Bill Elliott's 94 McDonald's car they drove in 2000. I might do it for a race that Bill Elliott ran really well at. I have to kind of look that up and see, but I don't really know off the top of my head. I've been kind of driving cars that have some kind of theme, or like a car that ran really well at different tracks. Like obviously Gordon was good at Martinsville. Mark Martin won the inaugural Vegas race. Rusty Wallace won at Richmond a lot of times. Trying to think of other ones. Alan Quickie, Phoenix. That was his first win there in the first race there at that track. So that's why I've had some kind of correlations to it. Obviously, it was between Jeff and Jimmy, but Jeff was the first one that came to mind. Maybe I'll do Jimmy somewhere else, like Dover. That's probably like an easy one. So, yeah. All that said, jump into it. We got 500 laps here to do, so we got some time. It should be a quick-ish race because we can get around here pretty. I remember when I was doing like 25% races, I would always finish these races off like really quickly, and like I would be able to finish like a 25% race in like 45 minutes. So it should be maybe under the 3-hour mark, maybe. I'm not sure. We don't really get too many yellows, at least from what I can recall, so that might help too. We are going to do a couple of practice laps just to get a feel for the track and really make sure we have a decent qualifying spot. Did you hear about the NASCAR wrestling game? Yeah, I heard about it. It's probably not going to be... That's probably not true. That's probably not true. I really doubt that's going to be a thing. Yeah, our setup isn't anything too complicated. It's just a 2 on the tightness. Just one click up from tight. And I did try custom setup, and I was just way too OP. It wasn't really going to be entertaining to watch, so I opted not to use it. But, yeah, we'll do some practice laps.
All right, dig.
I don't know, I was just playing this game off camera, just getting prepared for, the stream. Well, earlier today, I only got through like one stage. I mean, I've done other stuff before then, but for the most part, I was just kind of just doing a little bit of racing here and there. So, oh my sweet Jesus. Oh my God.
Yes, I'm here. For a bit anyway. Might just on iRacing a bit before the race tonight. Lol. ...
It even said the
right.
dot.
Senpei Oni Icon Senpei hash what if Senpei Nation.
Oh my God, how can I... Day 500, you are such a legend. Holy good God. It's happened so much you think I would get numb to this kindness, but it still attacks my heart in the way that it did the first time decades ago. Holy good God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. That goes a long ways for me and the channel, keeping me fed, other stuff. My face cam is not symmetrical and it's bugging the crap out of me, but thank you so much. Hopefully you're watching this as you do your iRacing stuff. That's what you do in iRacing, right? You do that. Oh God. But yeah, man, thank you so much for that. That's insane. I really appreciate it. I don't even think there's enough Ryan Blaney stuff out there for merch that I can even give you. Like, I don't know how I could even make it up. There might be honestly, with how there might be race win diecast versions of Ryan Blaney's cars. If I had to imagine, there has to be. They must exist. I mean, his first win was only in 2017, so it might be possible. But that I don't know. But damn, man, I really appreciate that though. That's insane. I'm gonna try to put on a entertaining show, and hopefully Ryan Blaney runs good in this. So maybe that means he'll do good in real life. I don't know. So far, we're putting some pretty decent lap times down. Obviously, the pole time is like a 19.4, so I know we're not going to really be able to compete with that, but that seemed pretty good to me. But yeah, the race is tonight. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm racing right now. I had to double check because I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah, it's tonight. I keep thinking it's Sunday when it's not. My weeks are all messed up. Yeah, we're gonna qualify. 19.5's the pole. As long as we can start in the top 10, that'll be good. It just sucks we only get one lap of qualifying. Really wish it was 2. Yeah, I'm gonna focus here for this lap and try to make sure I get a good time down. Well, off turn 4, I don't know if that's going to be the time we want. Nah, no. I mean, it's still 16, that's not horrible, but I know I could have gotten maybe 2/10 quicker off that. Oh, good lord. Kurt is 28th. What is that? Ew. Yeah, Kurt's going home today, apparently. He doesn't really feel like racing. Who's going to start up front, though? It is Kyle Busch. Ooh. Eric Jones 7th, Ross Chastain 9th, and Bowman 10th. DeMatt is 3rd. And, yeah, okay. We got our work cut off for ourselves. Kurt is, I don't know what he's doing today. But, yeah, pretty normal-ish top 10, except for maybe Eric Jones. I really don't know. Every week it's different for him. So one week he's really good, another week he's not. So I don't hell if I know, but... All that said, I thought we might have got somebody starting 15th or something to maybe we can get lucky, but that didn't really happen. Well, yeah, there's snow in the area for me too. Well, okay, the sun's out right now. As you can tell. Damn. But yeah. Hello NASCAR demo, thanks for stopping by. Why can't the car just be simple like EA's? I don't know. That's a good question. I guess that's technically good in this game. That's pretty complex. I mean, the sliders actually work. I don't think they're really perfect, but they're better than 21s, that's for sure. But yeah, with all that said, we're just gonna jump in the race. We gotta, I don't know. We'll see what we can pull off here. We definitely need long green flag runs to make this working, especially since we're not starting great. I mean, we're already kind of in a hole, so here we go. Except for this, can't say long race, but except for the night or day night, whatever. Alrighty. So who is on fire for tonight's race? That is the question. Kyle Busch is on the pole. Christopher Bell went to the back. Bubba went to the back. Yikes. Especially here, you do not want to be starting in the back because the leaders catch lap traffic in about 20 laps. So, yeah. Here we go. Martinsville at night is underway. We'll see how many laps we have in stage 1. 130. Pitting won't really... Oh, wow. Already bumper damage. Let's get to the inside. Perfect. But yeah, 130 laps, and our fuel is 144. I think our tires should be able to make it all the way to the end, so that shouldn't really be a problem either. Brad's already kind of smoking the tires because I tapped them, so that's just great. So really in this stage, considering where we're starting, you just got to try to stay on the lead lap. Lap traffic, again, will be a huge issue for them. Just trying to not bump them because I don't want to lose any like damage and speed from all of it.
Still there.
So far, even the outside line's kind of holding their own, so not really gaining an advantage of any kind. But it does seem like I can kind of get in the corner a little bit deeper, so that's cool. Get the inside of Byron and Ryan Blaney. Oop, low contact, but we're okay. I'd prefer lane the 1.
Right side.
Brad's trying, but not going to be enough. And it looks like, yeah, we're going to gain a couple spots on the start, which is nice. Again, car setup, it's default, but it feels fine. I really don't have any problems with it. All the practicing I've done off camera, I never really came across it being horrendous or anything. So we're just going to have to try our best to kind of hang on for a bit. There's definitely going to be a point in the race where it's not a whole lot's going to be going on, but that's not the case now because we got a lot of people to race around. Got Chase Elliott, he's going up high. Brad's trying to pass me. Bowman's doing something there. I don't know what that was. But we can probably peek to the inside. We do. Perfect.
Stay to your left.
Yeah. Alright, close to the top 10. Kyle Busch is leading in that nice purple car. Gonna miss Kyle Busch in those the Mars related paint schemes because they've always been really nice looking. So that's gonna suck with them leaving at the end of the year.
All clear.
Hello, Mark Harmon. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, I think.
Yoink, 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 yoink. Did you see Sonic 2 yet? Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Dave 500 just got outshined by a country mile. GC, I think I know where that 300 came from. But holy Christ, I did not think. God damn! Oh my God! JC, I love you in the most platonic way. Well, I don't even think it's platonic anymore. It might be sexual. I don't know. I'm confused. But good Lord. Dave 500 Dave 500 just got outshined. That usually never happens. Oh my God, my hair. I don't even know what to say to that. Oh my God. I was thinking about seeing Sonic 2. I really was. I mean, I didn't want to see it. I was gonna see it yesterday. I'll talk about this when I'm racing, but I'm just like, JC, thank you. Good God. Oh, that means so much. You're gonna give me. I'm gonna need that special deodorant so my armpits don't sweat because you're making me sweat right now. This is, God damn. Oh my God. But yeah, I wanted to see Sonic 2 yesterday, but from what the showtimes were saying, at least at my local places, it seemed like I need to reserve a seat,
That was a great one.
and I didn't really feel like doing it. And also, I really didn't think it would be a smart idea to go to a opening night or opening day release of that, because it might be like just insanely crowded. So maybe I would rather just go to a time that's not super crowded. So I might wait off on it till maybe in the middle of the week.
Clear and behind you.
But it is definitely on my radar. I am kind of curious about it, even though I haven't seen the first one. But
Careful, still there.
I don't know. It'd just be nice to just go to an actual movie
Left
theater and
side.
watch something that's not like very cynical. I don't know. Modern movies, that's a whole other like debate and topic. Like even TV shows where they adapt stuff. Like we've seen so many of them just gone wrong, or they try to do live action adaptations of games or series. Like the Star Trek stuff is complete catastrophe. Boba Fett once was a catastrophe. The Halo one was a joke. WandaVision was a joke. There's been so many just live action stuff or different things just haven't been good. Honestly, I feel like the Sonic movie might be the one exception where it probably will just be fun and not make me feel like The Last of Us 2 has been, but that's a different medium. But Last of Us 2 has been, was like just a mess. But yeah, it's definitely been on my, it's absolutely been on my radar. I mean, I would,
Got one inside.
I would
Body
say,
on back.
I guess, I mean, logic would say yes, you would have to see the first one. Because the second one's a sequel to the first, but I think with that type of movie, I don't think it's necessarily, like, important. It's not like it's a super duper narrative driven thing, so I think you can maybe get away with it. I don't know, I guess I'll find out for myself. I haven't really gone to a movie theater since the One Piece movie that came out 2019 with Stampede. That was a magical experience, but that was the last one I saw, and that was in 2019. I think that was in August of 2019, I think, or September. Somewhere around there. But obviously with the pandemic, movie theaters were closed for such a long time, couldn't really go. But now they're open again, so that'll be kind of cool. Prince of Persia was colossal, but you know that wouldn't surprise me, JC. I mean, I can't really say I'm like a movie buff, but I am kind of in the know for like what's going on or what's coming out, and just what the feedback have been for like stuff. I mean, obviously, I mean, the One Piece live action series, that's gonna be a whole. I just can't imagine that being good, because it's from the same people that did the Cowboy Bebop live actions show, and that was critically panned across the board, and it didn't even get a season 2 because the first season was just so atrocious. So he got axed. I just can't imagine this the One Piece live action one to be any good. I really don't. I mean, it might get a season 2 just because One Piece is so universally popular around the world, so it might get the sales or might get the things it needs. So I think it might be able to get away with the season 2 just based on sheer maybe just money success. I don't know, but I don't have much hope for it, really. I mean, One Piece is of all shows, One Piece is a show that I don't really think could be properly adapted into live action anyways, because the whole point of the show is, it is kind of, I mean, yeah, there's a lot more layers and nuances to it, but it is, you know, there's so much goofy character designs, goofy worlds, and abilities. I just don't think that's stuff that could be made into live action. I mean, really,
Inside. Clear left.
I just can't imagine it being the case.
Left side. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Another weird thing, too, is, well, for people that don't know One Piece, I guess I could kind of explain it here. A lot of the casting has been, like, it looks, like, they look the part. I don't really have any main issues, but there is one that is an issue. It's the cast for Alvida, which is basically the series like first villain of it's the series like first main like antagonist that Luffy encounters. And the casting, they casted a fat person. Now you would think that wouldn't be an issue, but the point of the character is like they are huge and big and everything. Like, they're fat. But later in the story, in Loketown, which is the next time we see the character after Luffy defeats them and defeats her and stuff, she has a Devil Fruit ability, and the whole point of Devil Fruit is it's supposed to make them like skinny, and like their skin is silky smooth, and like the fat literally like rolled off her. It's like a joke, like ability, but. So that's what makes it bizarre that they cast the fat person, because what are they going to do when they get to that point? Because that's like the whole point of the Devil Fruit ability. So what was wouldn't it just make more sense to cast a thin person and then put them in a fat like bodysuit, similar to like what Eddie Murphy did in like his movies? So when that transformation, or the next time we see the character happens, like it'll look more natural, because that's the whole point of that Devil Fruit, was to do all of that. So like what are they gonna do for that? Like, I can't imagine that she's gonna purposely lose the weight for that role. I mean, actors very, very rarely actually commit to the roles to such an insane degree. I don't know anything about this actress, so I can't imagine she's gonna go through all that just for the role. But it's just weird. It's only gonna be a problem if the show lasts past the season. That's the only thing. If it, I mean, it'll be fine for now, but like if it makes it through like a season 2, I can't imagine it's gonna work out properly. Because how are they gonna explain that? Because, you know, they're gonna have to literally change the whole property of the ability that she gets. Or unless they're gonna make some dumb like political statement of like, oh, there's beauty in every shape of the body. It's like, well, yeah, but One Piece doesn't like dwell on that like political aspect. It's just a fun, goofy type of ability. I don't know. It's just weird. The only thing the live action stuff does right, it looks like it's gonna have actual props and sets, which it's sad to say, but that's not really common anymore. Like, so much of stuff is green screen, and it just doesn't look real. But the fact the show's gotten the extra distance to make physical sets, you know, that's good. Again, that's more like a bare minimum. Like, that's what should be expected of, but I don't know. But also, as the race has gone on, as I've been rambling, we've moved up inside the top 5. We are catching Kyle Busch because he's been caught in lap traffic. So that's been eventful so far. Yeah, they might play that angle of like, oh, she's still like they'll probably do the thing where like, oh, she gets the fruit that makes them like. Maybe they'll change the whole context of the fruit where it's like it makes her feel better about her weight, but it's like that was never really the character's thing to begin with. Like, she didn't hate how she looked before, so it's just kind of going against what the character was, and it just doesn't really work. So I don't really know. I'm very curious to see how they're gonna do that, because I feel like they're gonna do some type of everybody's beautiful statement thing, or something dumb, which which will completely negate the whole point of that Devil Fruit's ability and everything, and it's just dumb. Like, it's annoying that I have to even talk about some of those points or aspects. But generally speaking, that seems like that's just what's going on with it. I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of all theorizing of just what may happen. So who knows if that's actually going to be the case, but they might go that route, which One Piece in general does have like political aspects in terms of like the government, you know, government propaganda and stuff like that. Like that's always been kind of a thing, but not so much in like fat shaming or like making fun of different people or trying to make some kind of like statement on, because like One Piece has such an insane diverse cast and it doesn't really make fun of them. Like they actually, like there's multiple like gay characters, but they have a lot of really awesome moments and the series doesn't make fun of them for it or anything. Like yeah, some of them can have like really wacky or zany like personalities, but they're presented in a way where no real character makes fun of them for being that way, or it's done very classily or like very respectfully. I don't know. It's done well, and it's like, you know, One Piece has been successful because of the story it tells and the scope of the world building, the fighting, the characters, and so much different things. Like it's been loved around the world. I just really hate for it to get into this like character political sphere of bullshit, because that's not really important. But speaking of things that aren't bullshit, we got the lead by a pretty hefty, nice amount. Chase Elliott's right behind me. We lapped up to 30th, and like I said, lap traffic really saved our tuchus there, as they say.
Got one peeking inside. Nobody out back.
I think the problem everybody had with Logano bumping Truex and Martinsville is kind of not only is it because nobody likes Logano, but it's the fact that Truex spent so many laps racing Logano cleanly and getting around him cleanly, and then Logano, like, as soon as he gets by him, he just dumps him. Just kind of scummy. But he never really did anything out of line. Like, he didn't just, you know, he didn't spin him out. I just think if somebody was racing me that cleanly and they just flat out got by me, the last thing I want to do is try to bump them. It's just a moral thing. And Logano really doesn't have any of that, so it's not really surprising he would do that. But yeah, it just kind of adds to the shit list, because Truex kind of doesn't race people like turds. So that just didn't make his case better. Certainly didn't make Truex's case better in hindsight when he's saying Logano wasn't going to win the damn war, but then he did. So that's kind of, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it made Truex look bad. But yeah, Logano's championship was that was a nuclear meltdown for me. That was such a bullshit title. That's why this format, the playoff format's so goddamn stupid. Because if a driver peaks at the right time in the season, you know, that shouldn't give him a championship for it. Just because he capitalized on one race of the year. I don't know. It's just gross. Very seldomly does it actually matter. Does it actually line up when somebody wins a title, but it was actually good all year? But as you see, once I that's what I'm saying. I was trying to say before the race started. Once they, when they're in lap traffic, yeah, we can absolutely pass them. But once they, you know, have a bit of clean air and there's no lap cars around them, they're still, you know, a good bit faster than me. And again, we need like a 50 plus, or not 50 lap run, but like a 25 plus lap run to really get back to them. Now that Logano's caught up to lap traffic again, we can maybe try to run them down. Should be consistency in total point. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, especially with these Gen 7 cars now that they... Like, I mean, it's even more obvious now that... since they actually have a car that is raceable, and it comes down to, like, driver skill, we don't need a playoff format to gimmick things up when, like, the cars are pretty, like, competitive. And, well, you never really need to do it in the first place with the format, but... I just don't think having a playoff format. And the Kevin Harvick thing, the 2021 was like probably the most blatant example. He was great all year, and really, he had one issue, and one of it was just he didn't. I can't even say he didn't capitalize in that one round, because at Texas he wrecked because of rain on the track. That was. Maybe people don't remember that, but he got an instant because of rain. That was out of his like control, and he was, the lead car. I don't know if he was the lead car, but he got in an incident that really wasn't of his own doing. And then at Kansas, he physically couldn't get around Logano because of the bullshit package. And then at Martinsville, he was running 6th before he wrecked and spun himself out. So, I mean, it was really only Texas that he had a bad run, and he only had like I think it was a top 15 run. It wasn't anything atrocious. It's not like, he completely fumbled in the 3rd round. He had 2nd at Kansas, a sub 15th or 20th place run at Texas, and then would have finished like 6th at Martinsville. That's decent. It's just, that's why the format's dumb, just because things get reset so much. I just don't like it. There's nothing about it that I really like about it. The only thing I think is good, conceptually, is the idea of getting, like, stage points throughout the race. I don't like the fact you get a yellow for it, but I think rewarding points throughout the race, I think that's a really great idea. I just don't think we need to have a yellow for it. Also, we were just having, like, a casual 3 wide for the lead. That's kind of insane. Not gonna lie, kind of insane. Chase Elliott backed out. I don't really blame him. Now now I'm just gonna be in the middle. All right, we're just gonna have a 3 wide palooza here. Yeah, this is was this a 4-car battle for lead now with Truex up here? Yes. No, it's not. Oh my sweet Jesus, that is a massive gap between me and 4th place. 13 seconds. Good Lord. We've almost lapped up. How many people have we even lapped up to this point? I don't know, but yeah, this is a hell of a battle for lead that we got going on here. My God. No. Cole Custer, no. I don't want to go 4 wide. Still trying to get around Logano. Still trying to pull away from them. Come on. God damn. This is a hell of a battle. I mean, it is an absolute battle for the lead. There we go. I think we're clear. You still got to get around some lap traffic. I can't imagine Newman's going to make it easy. All right. I mean, he gave me the bottom lane. That's appreciated. Kurt's not running 30th, so that's a big plus. He's like 18th. So hooray to Kurt. Newman, no. No, I already passed you. I don't think they should remove cautions, more so the caution laps. That still doesn't really fix the problem. It's still artificially stopping the race. I would just be better without having cautions, period, for when, like, the stage ends. Like, the stage can still end, but then you can still count points as the race goes on. I feel like that would be way better, and it would fix a lot of road course racing.
Clear to the right.
Because road course racing just absolutely sucks with stages.
Careful, still there. Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
So Matt started third, has dropped back all the way to 17th. We have about a second lead over Chase Elliott. William Byron's kind of fallen back. So we are about a little bit over halfway through the stage.
Careful, still there.
Got a nice lead. I don't know. I mean, we lapped a shit ton of people.
Clear outside.
And Kyle Busch and Truex and them, and they're very close to going a lap down because it's about 20 seconds. That's when they're about to go lap down.
Careful, still there. All
Stages.
clear.
But I understand what that's the point of the stages, but I don't like. That's still not going to change the fact that I don't think they should disturb the flow of a race. I didn't like the idea in 2017. I don't like it now. I'm not going to get used to it. I hit Bowman.
Still there.
I don't understand why it's just. I just want stages to not be thrown. I don't want yellows to be thrown at the end of stages. I just want the race to keep going. They're janky heats. You know what? They kind of are. They kind of are.
Careful, still there. All clear, no pressure from behind. Nobody out back.
Yeah, I see Kyle Busch and Truex, so we're gonna be very close to having only like 3 on the lead lap. What the hell?
Still there. Nobody out back.
This is only like a 75 lap span.
Careful, still there. Clear right. Bottom looks good. Nobody out back. Right side.
There's Harvick. I don't even understand. He's 8th.
Careful,
Wait.
still there.
8th. I guess that's Eric Jones in 7th?
Still
Yeah,
there.
oh my god, early lap cars are like right here. Oh my god.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Stay left.
Alright, this is going to be kind of a pain to get by them because not only are these like, pretty competitive cars, but they're stuck behind a Rick Ware car.
Careful.
Don't really have anywhere to go.
Stay on the bottom. Still there.
Oh my god, get around Joey Gase or whoever the hell that is. Like, my god, it's just the whole
Still there.
pack is getting stacked up
Car
by him and
outside.
Bubba, I think? I don't even know.
You got room. You're clear. Right side.
There we go. I'll just have to do what the AI do, poke their nose in. There we go. That's how you make a pass. There goes Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch eventually figured it out. Okay, so it was Bubba. Yeah.
Careful.
Bubba and Joey Gase. I think that's him up there. Yep.
Careful. Still there.
And just like that, it's only 3 of the lead lap.
Careful. Still there.
Oh my god. Even in my practice races, that didn't happen.
Alright, clear outside.
Like, I was able to get through, like, the whole stage. And there was only, like, 6 on a lead lap. Like, it was still something. Now that's less than that. Well, they're going to get held up in it big time. So we can just pull away. We got some clean, clean air for a while. So Kyle Busch is right there behind me. He might be able to get by me. But it took us such a long time to just have the speed like we do now. It's just lap traffic and everything has to play a factor, and it's just so... It takes a long time, so if we have like a late race yellow, we are screwed. Sorry, we do not have that type of car to just kind of pull away. It seems like we have a long run type of car. How do you play Heat 5? It's on Steam. Get it on Steam. It's on sale, that's for sure. As far as like the mods are concerned, I don't think there's I don't think there's like a real way to actually not purchase, but to get the mods, because there used to be a tutorial video having that out there. But it's not uploaded anymore. YouTube took it down and everything, so there's no real way to access it like you did before. Yeah, Jessica, to answer your question, it's I'm playing on Steam. Just type in Heat 5 on Steam and it'll be there. I don't know if you can get the gold edition or anything, but it's there. It's probably pretty cheap now. It might be, I don't know what the price is.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
As you see, Kyle Busch is still kind of keeping up with me pretty well, so
Keep moving. Clear behind.
like to keep him a lap down if I can help it. But as you see in the lead on the track map, well, I'm not live at Starbucks, but I can understand why you would think that, considering the quality isn't great. Unfortunately, I kind of have to have it like this so the bitrate can be like managed. Oh, okay. Starbucks. How on earth that got like autocorrected from start to Starbucks? But yeah, it started at 3:30 Eastern time. The actual real life race starts at 7:30. 7:30 Eastern time, or I guess it's 8 o'clock because they have the pre-race show, which nobody watches, but. Yeah, I mean, I'm very aware of the Motorsport Games debacle, the insanity that's gone on. If you ever watched Austin's videos, I'm always commenting on them.
No pressure from behind.
It's insane. I'm not really shocked that there's like some kind of NFT scheme, because from the start I was very sus about them, but had no idea about the lengths. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what to say about it. It's truly, I mean, it's really sad because, you know, NASCAR fans got duped in a way that I don't think we've never experienced something to this level. And yeah, I really miss out. I keep saying 704. I know I got flamed for it in a comment section, but it's just, you know, that's just what I think of. I mean, when people like refer to, like, EA games. They don't refer to, like, Eon Tiburon that, like, developed it. They don't, like, nobody's up their ass about that, so... I don't know, that gig person's always kind of had it out for me. So, you know, once he saw an opportunity to... Once he saw something, like, you know, where I messed up, he was like, alright, gotta really let him know about it. Which, yeah, I fucked up. I don't know, like, I guess he just feels really good when he has to correct me. If it was like any other person, I probably wouldn't even really think about it, but I know he's done that shit before. Which is funny to me because, like, yeah, I was wrong. I should have said Monster Games, but I didn't. That's it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Kyle Busch got by me, so that's a bit of a problem. I like to keep as many people pinned to lap down as I can possibly help, but that didn't happen. That kind of goes to show that we're still not really the fastest car on track, because once we have clean air, or once we have clean air, they start to catch me a bit. Yeah, they are getting held up in lap traffic in a way I have not really seen before.
Stay low.
Usually, they will get held up in lap traffic a bit, but they don't get by them. But they're getting held up terribly.
Clear high, bud.
Is this Heat 5? Yes, it is Heat 5.
All the way up. Get up. Get up. Clear high. Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
I will warn you, I mean, just because this is Heat 5, that doesn't mean when you buy it that you're going to get, like, all this stuff in it, like the Legend drivers, the 2021 cars and stuff.
All clear, all clear. No
Because
pressure from
this
behind.
isn't that, like, when you get the game, it's going to be based on the 2020 season and everything.
Clear right.
So, just be warned, I don't want people to feel like I'm tricking them into getting Heat 5 and thinking it's going to be something else when it's not. But, as far as a functional game that works, like having a track map, mirror, fuel indicators, AI being pretty decent, yeah, this is definitely a game I think was like this and on PC. I would say Heat 5 is absolutely worth a look. Console, I think Heat 4 is definitely more worth your buck because Heat 5 is just a copy and paste of Heat 4. So I would say put more of your money to Heat 4 if you had an option. But on PC, Heat 4 and 5, they play basically the same. Just for me personally, on Heat 5, there was always like frame rate issues constantly. It just, for whatever reason, the frames would stutter all the time, and it would mess me up so much in races, and it just wasn't really fun. There's a lot of bugs and glitches really early on in the game's release. Like, if you watch back on my playlist, I have a term called the jitter bug, where the tires would like blink in and out and like go berserk. But the game was in a really disastrous state.
Nobody out back.
But it pales in comparison to 21, so it's just... Yeah, I'm very aware of what's happening with Motorsport games. It's insane. To put it lightly, it's been insane.
Always great to catch your stream. What if? How's this for an action-packed day? Tigers MLB game, Long Beach qualifying, What If stream, IMSA race, Cup race, and F1 race.
Oh my god, Scott McNew. Thank you for the $10 super chat. And what an... Do you have like 6 monitors or something to watch all that stuff at the same time? I mean, I know tabs can help, but those can only go so far. Like... That is an action-packed day. My god, you're watching a ton of stuff at once. Holy crap. Well, thank you for taking the time to watch my stream.
Clear high, clear high.
I really appreciate that. Thank you for the 10, though. I really appreciate that. That means a lot.
Looking outside now.
You are... Dude, oh, almost died. But thank you for that. That means a lot. You've always been super chatting and stuff on my streams like every week, and that means a lot. I really appreciate it.
Careful, still there.
I was on a point about something, and now I forgot. I forgot what my point was about something. Oh yeah, about motorsport games. Yeah, I'm very aware of the situation that's going on. If you watch Austin's videos, probably 10 out of 10 times, you'll probably see me making a comment on it, because it's blowing my mind of just the insanity that's going on. And it, you know, with what Austin's discovering, like, history, like, they've done this stuff since, like, 2004 with a different company and shit. And, like, a lot of the ways that their past companies went down is happening in the same sort of way what this is going on now.
Still there. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
And, like, the fact that BTCC has already dropped out, and the fact that IndyCar and NASCAR are you know, wanting to get back their license, then...
Careful, still there.
I mean, if it does happen, you kind of have to think, you know, will there even ever be a NASCAR game? I mean, if... I would say that would be... From a content creator's perspective, that's, like, the worst nightmare, like, worst case scenario. But as far as, like...
Still there. Left side.
I can't even say if it will happen or not. Because we already know Monster and, like, iRacing are planning on doing something, so... I mean, even if it's not great, it's gotta be better than 21, right? Like, it's gotta be, right? There's no possible way it's gonna be worse. Also, relapping Chase Elliott. What the hell is going on in this race? I don't know what, like...
Bottom lane's moving. Right side.
I really don't understand how this race has gone in this way.
Alright, clear low.
Well, that's gonna be our yellow.
Caution's out.
I...
Leave 'em off.
God damn. That was gonna be an easy stage win. I just blew it. Because I did that to Truex. Why? God damn it. Now I gotta pit. Alright, yeah, there goes our stage win. Because we're not gonna be faster than Logano, and we're not gonna have enough laps to really capitalize on it, so I done fucked it. We're still leading though, which is kind of incredible. Kyle Busch gets the free pass.
Coming to the green.
I thought for sure with us repairing the damage would have affected us getting the lead. I gotta somehow keep ahead of Logano for another 8 laps. Don't know if that's possible. Well, we got the lead right there. I'm trying. I'm trying to try as hard as I can to just defend the bottom lane as much as I can. He's going to get held up by Chase Elliott, so that might... Yeah, that's going to be a big help. Just with how little laps we have left in the race. I mean, I guess we could just stay out. I think everybody might be doing the same thing. Have I ever considered getting Forza Horizon 5? I haven't really. I've just been busy with a whole bunch of other stuff. Obviously with NASCAR 8. I do want to do a NASCAR Heat 5 career mode on the PC, but I've been waiting for someone to kind of, you know, have the free time to add in one more thing that I would like to have in it. So I've been waiting on that. Also, just working on this video I've been making lately. It's just basically my story of, like, all the commissions I've asked from people, like, over the years and my experiences with them. Because some of the stories are, like, insane. Like, there was one story where, like, somebody took 2 years to finish a commission of mine. From, like, 2015 to 2017. Like, that was absurd. There's other ones that were more recent, but I've been working on that because, honestly, this most recent one really pissed me off to the point where I wanted to make a video, like really discussing it in detail. And nope, chase. So that's what I'm kind of working on at the moment. So I really just haven't had free time to even play other games, unfortunately. But white flag's out. We're still holding on to the lead. Logano's lost spots because of Chase Elliott passing him and other people. But yeah, through 3 and 4, we'll win stage 1. I really didn't expect that, but that's what should have happened had we not had a yellow. But there we go. Win stage 1. I'll take it. And now, yeah, this top 10's gonna be all over the place because so many people are lapped down. We're gonna have 4 Chase Elliott or Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch on lead lap, huh? No, it's, yeah. Oh, wow, huh? Okay. Well, nobody's pitting as they should. Is there anyone that's like out? Nope. Okay. I am not gonna crash, so you're not gonna have. I'm gonna stay out. Yeah, I did actually. I can't really say I quit. I just left because, well, I was having back pains working there, and I wanted to do something else there, but they didn't have like a spot open for me, so I just ended up leaving, which really sucked because obviously I didn't really want to do that unless I really didn't have any other choice, and you know that really messed me up. But what made my decision a lot easier is because it's like a late birthday gift. Ed Soundhead gave me an insurmountable amount of money to help me get through that period of time, and it was such a kind gesture. With the amount he gave me, it helped me out so much in ways I can't even really explain. But it made me think to myself, like, okay, I can, get by for a little bit and kind of, figure stuff out, because this was going on in like January, and like at that period of time, Dad's surgery and stuff was being planned out and getting all this stuff like finalized. So I was thinking like, it would be really stupid to try to apply somewhere and then start working and then like only work there for like 2 weeks and then request off because I want to see my dad in the hospital and all that stuff, because I wanted to be there for him. But ultimately that didn't really matter in hindsight, because the hospital he was going to be at only wanted one person being there, and obviously Mom opted to do that, which would make the most sense. So that concern was kind of out the window. So just a whole bunch of caveats on why I didn't just look for something right away. But that was ultimately my decision, and I've done what I feel like I've done almost everything I could possibly can to help them out financially. And like I did like the fundraiser stream and raised a crazy amount of money, and it was a big help on that aspect, and it was really nice to do that, and they were really happy about it, because I just because the plan was just one night I was gonna take my mom out for dinner, and then I was gonna just write her out the check for like the amount and give it to her, and I ended up doing that. She started crying inside the restaurant. I felt both happy but then sad at the same time that I made her cry in a public place, but it just made her so happy that it was like such a big help to her like that, and it meant so much to her. So it was, I guess, really worth it in the way that I did it. So I'm glad I did it that way. But generally speaking, that was just kind of the decision I made, and I really didn't want to like make a video talking about it, because again, I'm just gonna get oh my god.
On the 14th, I'm going to honor the 10th anniversary of my grandfather's death with a 100% race at the Rock in CFTC and a 100% race at Charlotte in NASCAR The Game 2011.
Ooh. Wait, at the Rock? In 20... Oh, and that too. Okay. Damn, I'm sorry, Brandon. I didn't see that message. Damn, that's really cool. That's really cool. Thank you for the 10, though. I'm sorry. I think I saw the message in chat. I just didn't... I couldn't... My brain couldn't read it because it was such a long post. My brain, like, it couldn't do it. You didn't have to do a super chat, though. Oh, well... That's a nice, that's a really nice thing you're doing for the 10th anniversary, though. I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather, though. Mine passed away, Jesus, like 20 years ago now, 2002. I was only 7, so... I really don't remember too much about him. So I don't really have really much of an experience, but since yours may be more recent... Well, I don't know how old you are, so I don't know, but... losing a family member always sucks, no matter if you, no matter how young or old you are. So I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, I just lost the lead. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that though. I lost both. I only have one. I only have one surviving grandmother. My other on my mom's side, there's one. My dad's side, there's none. Both his mom and dad passed away. One was in 2002. The other one was in 2016, I think. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But that does sound like a nice little tribute you're doing for him with that. So that's pretty cool. Especially doing that Rockingham and Chase for the Cup. That'll be interesting. Rockingham and the AI have always been like really competitive there, so hopefully you're going in there with like a custom setup of some kind, so you're gonna have decent long run speed. Because if you just use a custom or like a default slider setup thing, you're gonna really suffer. But 100% race at Charlotte, that'll probably go pretty well. That'll probably go pretty well, so I don't think you got too much to worry about that one. We should watch races together. I appreciate the sentiment. I mean, I mainly just watch Day 500. I mainly watch him watch the races because I always find him entertaining to watch. Shout out to him on Twitch too. He always does like weekly race reactions to the Cup races, and they're always really entertaining. Not only to listen to him talk because he's pretty knowledgeable in the sport, and I like a lot of his takes, even if some of them are so nuclear. He has some nuclear takes, and I love it. I love some of his takes. I mean, not 100% agree with him all the time, but like I have a lot of respect for him. I always enjoy being there in the chat or just watching him watch the race. It's always a good time. So obviously, it's always a big shout to him and his Twitch channel. But yeah, if you want to watch him watch it, it's on. You could watch me watch him watch the race. That'll be kind of our way of watching the race together. That just sounds convoluted, doesn't it? You can watch me watch him watch the race. Oh god. Yeah, I know. I mean, I lost a friend, but it wasn't. They weren't into racing or anything, but I know what that's like.
Clear to the right.
It happened in 2010, October 2010. And the most haunting thing, I've told this story before, but you know, maybe some people don't remember. He passed away in October 2010. And back in that period of time, we would have like bowling like on Saturday mornings, like every week. And there was only 2 instances where like after our league games, we did like extra games. It was like on September 28th and then October 16th. And you know, since I said those dates, you can kind of connect the dots. But inadvertently, on October 16th, the day that he died, Like, earlier in that day, I recorded us just bowling, having a chill, fun, goofy time.
Right side.
And then later that night, he committed suicide. And it's just like, it fucked with me pretty hard for a long time because, you know, who would have thought us just kind of goofing around on a Saturday afternoon. And, you know, he seemed fine, everything was going well.
All the way to the wall.
And then, you know, he ends up taking his own life with a gun.
Got one
It's
down
like,
low
what the
now.
it's like, holy fucking shit. You know, who would have thought?
Clear down
And,
low.
you know, we knew, like, there was somebody bullying him, but it didn't seem like he was taking it too much to heart. But I guess it was hurting him more than we could even comprehend. And
Careful, still there.
it's just, the whole situation is really sad, because he's only, like, jeez, I don't know how young he was at the time, 16? It was rough. It was really fucking rough
Still there.
for me and everyone, all of my friends, for quite a while. And it was really sad because, you know, and this is why
Still there.
like, especially after that incident, I was always like this before, but it like elevated to another level after that incident, where I always wanted to make sure I was kind to people,
Still there.
because you never know what somebody could be going through. And I tried that. You know, it's, you know, sometimes people take advantage of it. Some people just aren't worth the time of being, like, thoughtful or kind, but
You got room.
I
You're
still
clear.
try. And because of that incident, you know, it made me appreciate
Track's all yours, bud. You're
life a
clear.
little more, in the sense of just trying to be kind to people. Don't be, you know, don't be a dick ass. Which sounds rich coming from me, because I almost hate, like, everything about modern day NASCAR and most drivers in one way or another. But, like, in terms of just, like, day-to-day life, you know, I think that's different than just, you know,
Still there.
I don't know.
Clear all around. Stay left. Right side's clear.
You know, I don't know why it happens, but every time I ramble and talk about stories, I just
All clear.
get the lead. I guess that kind of shows. I guess that kind of shows just. Ow, that was a hell of a tap for such a small bump. Damn.
Right side.
I guess that kind of shows just how casual I am. It just, I'm so used to playing, like, the Heat games to the point where I could just randomly talk about stuff and still be, like, really competitive without even really thinking about it. It's just kind of scary
Top three.
that I have this, like, ability. But yeah, I don't know, just, I'm so used to it. But now that we've kind of escaped lap traffic for a bit, we'll probably see Logano start to reel me in a bit. Well, eventually, because he's still behind Corey LaJoie. But Ryan Blaney's fourth. Hey, that's not bad. He's doing pretty good. Yeah, Logano's gone by a little lap traffic, so he should probably start to reel me in a bit. Yeah, he's catching me. Not really a shock. Just insane, because, I mean, I'm pushing it, trying to go as fast as I can, but they're still, you know, he's still catching me. Another thing, too, to worry about is, can we make it on tires and fuel? I mean, fuel, we're going to be fine. We're still, like, 10 laps to the good. As far as, like, tire wear is concerned, I don't know. I mean, we spent, like, the last 8 laps of Stage 1 on this set of tires. I'm hoping that's not going to be a difference, but yeah, we're, like, I don't know.
bottom's clear.
We can make it to about lap 60, or even like lap 53. Thought I saw smoke. I thought somebody blew up. No, just my imagination.
No pressure from behind.
Yeah, we can make it to about lap 50. I don't even know. 8 laps plus whatever. Jeez. God, 64. Yeah, lap 56. Yeah, lap 56. And we have 50% on the tires, then we'll be good to the end. That's what I was trying to say. It's hard to do math while I'm racing, but it is possible.
Still there.
Now that we're getting some lap traffic, that might help us out a little bit. Well, not right now, but
Clear outside.
we'll get there eventually. Kyle Busch is back in the fray, so good for him. We got another wad of lap cars in front of me, so that's going to be good for us eventually.
Left side.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Careful, still there.
That sucks.
Inside. You got
Well,
room. You're clear.
lap traffic is going to save the day, so we do got that on our side.
By himself. All right, clear low. Careful, still there.
That was not ideal of a corner. Logano's trying to do something. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's trying to pass them.
Still there.
He's going to try to go up high. We're going to go down low. We're going to try to cut off the corner.
Still there.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it did work.
Stay on the bottom.
Logano's going to get stuck on the high side, which is good for us. Ooh, got a little sideways there, but still underneath him.
Careful, still there.
Ryan Priest going to hold me
Car
up.
there on the outside.
Well, he's going to hold Logano, though, so thank you for that. And now we officially got the lead back, so hooray to
Hold your
us.
line. All the way to the wall.
Kyle Busch taking the inside line, getting by Logano, so we got him to worry about now.
Hold your line. Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Careful, still there. Stay to your left. Nobody out back.
Now the problem is we're not far ahead of Kyle to put like a lap car in between us. So I'm basically just giving Kyle Busch like an opening just to pass lap cars. We need to like,
Nobody out back.
we need something like that to happen where McDowell kind of like holds up Kyle a little bit and then maybe something comes of it, but that didn't really work, so. Never mind on that front. Ty Dillon with a good run, 23rd. Quinn Hoffman, like 39th, I think. Take a look at the leaderboard. Nothing's really changed there. Ryan Blaney is going to be the
Careful, still
first
there.
car lap down, so that's going to be good for him when a yellow comes out.
Nobody out back.
There's only 3 cars on lead lap, but all of us are right next to each other, under a second back.
Careful, still there. All clear.
56 on the tires. Yeah, we're gonna be good on tires at least, based on what our tire wear stuff's looking like. So we got that on our side. Hoping the rest of the field do the same. In all the practice runs I've done, I never really had the AI gone at me. Every time we've had like an extremely long run, the point I'm trying to say is we never had a green flag pit stop. So I don't know what their limit is on tires or fuel even. like when they usually pit, that I don't know. So if it goes green the whole way, then maybe we'll kind of figure that out.
Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Oh my god, JC's been up 12. Oh my god, he's been up for. She's like. But like.
Hold your line.
My brain's trying to calculate, and I just lost the lead because of that.
Load's clear.
Oh, thank you, Garrett Smithley. We kind of got the lead back after that. I think, what,
Careful, still there.
18 hours?
All clear. Car outside. Clear all around.
Ryan Blaney's trying to get back his lap back the old-fashioned American way by passing the leaders, so props to him for trying.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Clear all around. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Clear all around. Nobody out back.
Did I play NASCAR Rumble? I think I did, like, probably 20 years ago.
Inside. Clear down low.
But have I done any playthroughs on it? No, I haven't. I think I do actually have it. I don't know if I don't know if it was through fan mail or what. But I do have the game. That probably would be a good series to do Let's Plays on, for sure. I'm just still, obviously, I still have NASCAR 8 I'm working on, and after that's NASCAR 9. I still want to do Heat 5, so I still got, like, other plans. And maybe once those are done, I can do NASCAR Rumble, but that's going to be, you know, a long time down the road.
Still there. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
And also, I still want to work on the Robin video and such, which I haven't started on yet. So that's like another thing. Like, there's more things that I kind of would like to put my time to.
Outside.
Obviously, the Robin series means a lot to me, and it's just really nice to work on something. I feel like a whole other level of passion. I just really fucked up that corner. Damn. But if you could tell by the Robin videos, I clearly have way more passion and heart into them than, you know, than the normal Let's Play stuff. Yeah, I think the career mode in NASCAR Rumble is pretty short. I don't think there's really anything much to it. I think it's just mainly a championship mode, so I don't think there's really anything too complicated about it or anything.
Careful, still there. You got room. You're clear.
Hey, Kurt's 19th still. He hasn't really changed too much in the position sphere. Nobody's actually, like, officially out of the race yet, which is kind of amazing. What's really cool, because I made like an alternate channel that was just mainly kind of re-uploading my Robin videos. I re-uploaded like the first part on, it's called Poneglyph Seeker, and it's got like, on a channel that doesn't have any establishment or any, I never really promoted it. I think I've mentioned it before, but I never really like gave like a, actually I have given a link. I think, no, it was to my Twitter of that. I don't think to the actual channel, but the actual video itself on that account, it's earned me 7 subscribers and like 120 views, which was way more than I honestly expected when I created that account to re-upload the videos of it. So that was pretty cool.
Stay to your left. All clear, no pressure from behind.
I guess if you're referring to like doing like Let's Play sounds more tedious, it just, maybe it's more like monotonous, because I've done, you know, so many of them over the years, and you know, a lot of the editing and stuff, it's pretty simple, and maybe it's just because I've done so many of them over the years, I just would like to do different things. And that's why when I work on the Robin series, I kind of get all of my creative juices flowing and really be able to kind of edit them and really put a lot of thought and time into them compared to a Let's Play video. I feel like, at least for me, there's more worthwhile in like a heavily edited video where you can construct your thoughts in a specific way than like a Let's Play. Though then again, people have different styles, they can really put their own like flair into it and make them really like dynamic and stuff. I guess just for me, I get more out of doing like heavily edited like video stuff while I'm putting my thoughts together. I just feel like that's just more entertaining. That's just more of like a personal preference type of thing. The problem with that is, obviously, is, you know, this is a NASCAR-centric, you know, account. It would be really dumb to make the switch to like anime stuff on this account. So it would be better just to make my like own separate account, kind of go from there. Which, starting over from scratch is extremely difficult. It's just you know, trying to balance everything out and trying to put my priorities in straight.
Careful, still there. Right side. At your bumper, clear high, clear high. Got his nose there. To your door, clear left. Car outside.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Careful, still there.
Favorite Martinsville race in the Cup Series? Ooh, that's a good one. Damn. I would say probably like the time period from like 2002 to 2003 Martinsville races, because they did something with the track where they made the outside line sort of competitive, and it made the races really just nuts.
Still there.
So I'd say probably from that time period. Maybe my personal favorite would be the 2001 one with Ricky Craven and Dale Jarrett. Like, that whole thing, that was just fantastic. The whole race in general I thought was really good. So, that's maybe my personal favorite. Obviously, Dale Jr. winning it there in like 2014 is up there, but that's more, I'm more biased on that. Ooh, hello Dalton D, thanks for stopping by. I am having a good day, I think. So, thank you for stopping by and asking me.
Still there.
Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about the whole thing. I heard it through Austin's video, obviously. I think just like everybody else has. Very aware. I'm very aware of the whole circumstance and its situation. It's insane, to say the least. And we're kind of in a, like, uncharted territory for, you know, what comes next and, you know, what we're kind of dealing with here, because we never dealt with a NASCAR game that's, like, basically a scam.
Left side. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
What I usually do, well, these races are kind of pseudo, like, simulator races of, like, you know, what may happen in the race, or who's going to win the race, or who's the high. Kind of go from there. We had one that was correct, and that was at
Careful, still there.
the one with William Byron at Atlanta. The game accurately predicted that. Would have never imagined that to be the case, but it did happen. Truex was almost going to win. Not almost going to win, but he was the highest runner last week, but like at Richmond, but then that, you know, the tire strategy call changed everything in the race that changed all that.
Clear right. Got one outside now. Stay to your left.
So far, from what the game is telling me, Kyle Busch is going to win in the real-life race tonight.
Stay to your left.
Can that happen? I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Stay low, stay low. Stay to your left. Stay left. Stay low, stay low. Clear to the right.
Do read what it... it's such a long message, JC. I can't. My brain can't do it. If you see my eyes, I don't know if it's even possible. I'm trying to read it. I can't.
Stay left. Clear all around. Right side.
Well, I think it's just... They're very sus. The fact that they would go in a conference call and say that 81 million people watched their R Factor 2 stuff, which is bullshit. This is ridiculous. You mean to tell me it's like the highest, it's like comparable, I don't even know if it's comparable to an F1 race or what, but those numbers are still like astronomically insane for a game that has like maybe 1,000 people on the game a day. There's no way it's going to generate 81 million people. I don't know, it just feels like just bullshit. Well, apparently the plan now, from what I've been hearing, is NASCAR and IndyCar are trying to get their rights back from Motorsport Games, so they can have it. But then again, if they do actually get it, that brings up another interesting point of, you know, this whole situation might change their whole perspective on just giving anyone the license. Like, they might be very, very like worried to do that, and I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I'd be very concerned to trust anyone else after all this. But they already kind of have, like, you know, iRacing and Motorsport Games. Motorsport, goddamn Monster Games with, like, they're working on something. So who really knows? But I will say, if there is like a year or two delay in like a NASCAR game, I would happily take that if that next game years down the line is actually like functional and works and isn't just rushed out. Then, you know, it would just be better. It would benefit everyone. So who knows? who really knows what the future is going to be like? Because we were kind of in territory that's never been seen before, to be honest. You know, we never really had a company that was just so shady and sus and quite disgusting. And just to kind of see where it all goes. I mean, who really knows? Is that true? That moving pictures went out of business to fix the that really sucks, because like that was such a that was a good thing to do. It was a good idea to postpone the movie and, you know, have them fix Sonic's design. That's really very unfortunate that they went out of business because of that decision. Like, that was the right thing to do. I just don't get shit half the time. It baffles my brain. How many laps in stage 2? It's 21. I should have brought that other leaderboard up, so thank you for asking that. As far as IndyCar is concerned, I mean, they haven't had a game in like 20 years. Well, close to 20 years. Like, well, technically the last one's like 05, but then you had like the 2010 one with IndyCar Revolutions on like the 360 that was out in like 2011.
We got 20 more laps. Stay to your left. All clear.
I feel bad for them just because they are kind of put in a shitty spot, but I don't know who on earth thought that was a good idea to design Sonic in that original way to begin with. Like, so whoever decided that, it blows my mind. I'm very curious in like the first Sonic movies, like DVDs, like bonus features or featurettes or whatever, they talk about it, because I'll be really curious to learn a lot more about that situation. Like, who on earth even considered that was a good idea, the backlash, or... It'd be very, I guess, interesting to kind of read up on that. Because I gave the director a lot of props for coming out on Twitter and even saying, like, hey, this is, you know, he was basically saying, like, he's very passionate about the project, and he's heard the feedback, and he will, you know, do what he can to make sure he does right by the fans. And I was like, wow, that's very respectable. You know, not every director is gonna, you know, kind of swallow their pride a little bit and take an L and admit that there's a, you know, big issue and that they're gonna fix it. So I give them props for that. I can't imagine it was done on purpose, because the people that did the effects, they had to work overtime and everything. So, like, I don't think that, like, it wouldn't benefit anyone to purposely make a bad Sonic design.
Stay left. You got room. You're clear. Stay left. Top 3. Use it if you need it.
NASCAR 06, NASCAR 07, NASCAR, oh my god, NASCAR 8 Part 6. I've thought about it. I've honestly thought about making a best of for NASCAR 8. I feel like I have to, because that every episode there's something weird happening in the game. I have all the parts. I should just start, like, making it. So I don't know if I should start, like, making it I don't know. What I'm trying to say is basically, like, edit the funniest moments as each part comes out, so I have, like, a fresh memory of, like, what to include, so it would be easier just in hindsight. But yeah, some of that shit in that game is so just ridiculous, which I've always known, but, you know, it's been, the last time I played the game was like in 2010, so it's been 12 years since I last played it, like, regularly, so I don't really remember a whole lot of the bugs and, like, how they happen. I just know that there was a lot in that game. Parts for like each series. Oh, I've thought of it, but it's just I don't know if there'd be enough material for a video. Like if I did one just for modifieds, there really wouldn't be anything. I mean, there wouldn't be much of a video. It might be like 3 minutes long or something. So it might be better just to wait.
Got one inside, clear left. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Oh god, you're doing trucks at Martinsville. Oh god, good luck indeed. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you're in a split that's not terrible.
Still there.
Well, definitely get back to me on that and how it goes, because I don't know if my stream will be over by then or not, depending on how much caution you have.
5 more laps. Stay low. Right side. Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Well, as far as the people out of the race are concerned, Matt is out, so we do have one official DNF. We have such a massive lead on the field. Kind of amazed by that.
Two to go. Careful, still there. He's by himself. Bottom's clear, all clear.
How do you make NASCAR 8 work on your phone? I don't think that's possible. I don't know. I don't know why you would want to play on your phone to begin with.
White flag is in the air.
Tony, it's white flag for stage 2, not white flag for the race. Like, come on.
Still there.
Well, we'll win stage 1 and we'll win stage 2. Hooray!
Way to go, driver.
Oh, my hand. Ah. It's like 130 laps straight. Damn. Eric Jones 6th. That good for him. Ryan Blaney's the only one that's gonna get like the wave around or lead lap. Damn, I didn't know that was possible, Dalton. You proved me wrong. Yeah, we're gonna pit 4 tires and fuel. 100 and... Holy Christ, that is a lot of laps left to go. Alright, well, 4 tires and fuel. Ryan Blaney gets the free pass.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Almost
Well,
ready.
here we go. Green flag's out. We got a 237 laps to go, which
Got one up top.
that leaves us with a pit stop without a doubt before the race ends. It should be only one pit stop. There goes Logano for the race lead. He still gives me the inside lane, so I kind of have a bit of a shot, but he's going to get a good launch off the corner. Oh, yeah, he did. He's still giving me the inside lane, which I appreciate.
Stay to your left.
Kind of diming the corner a little bit, but I couldn't even capitalize on that.
Still there.
Just got to try to
Careful.
get a
still
good
there.
run off the corner here. Still not possible. Still didn't leave that lap.
Stay left. Careful. Still
Alright, well,
there.
we got a hell of a battle for a lead up here.
Stay low. Stay low.
God. Oh, he tried. He thought about cutting the door off on me, but
Stay left.
nope. Ah, oh, made contact. This is an epic battle for a lead, though. I appreciate that game.
Stay left.
Still giving me the inside lane. It seems like it takes a couple laps for the tires to kind of heat up and do something with it, but
Inside. All
there he
clear.
goes. Yeah, he officially got the lead on me. Kyle Busch will probably get by me eventually, too. Now we wait for lap traffic. Shades of 2018. I don't want to remember that experience. That was such a bad day for me. There was so much anger in this room. I think it's still being felt in this room to this day. I can still feel the anger. Yeah, Logano's gonna get the lead for a little bit. So just kind of wait for the tires to kind of heat up, which I'm pretty sure it's already there. Yeah, we just gotta wait for him to catch lap traffic. Then, like 25 laps from now, we should have a shot to kind of catch him again.
Are there on the inside. Bottom's free. Use it if you need it.
How'd you get the Gordon paint scheme? It is a mod. Fan mod from High TV and Friends. He has like a group of people that worked on modding the game to add in a bunch of paint schemes. A lot of them based on the 2021 season. He's also added in legend drivers like Jeff Gordon, Cale Yarborough, Dale Earnhardt, Alan Quickie, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick's like 29 car, Jeff Burton, etc. Mark Martin. Like there's tons. So that's how it's possible. The only thing that's shitty with it is the tutorial to be able to do all that is no longer on YouTube. They took it down for whatever reason. I don't even know the reason exactly. So now it's not really readily available,
Quick. Left side's clear.
which really sucks because I do think this is a way better alternative to play on this than 21. Like with the 2021 schemes, you basically get everything you want except for like, you know, Nashville and like Coda and stuff, but you know, you get the, you know, get like 95% of, you know, of all the tracks and all that good stuff. Well, mine is Bristol Dirt, but in like the Cup Series, but
Got a car coming inside now.
granted, you're missing a couple tracks, but you're getting like a game that's, you know, functional and works for the most part. Logano's about to get caught in lap traffic finally. It's just insane how much faster they are on a short run. Short run. It's insane.
Got one inside.
There goes Mr. Kyle Busch. He's finally going to get around me.
Careful, still there.
Maybe he can get to Logano. Or something.
Inside.
Well, Truex passed me. That doesn't really help.
Stay high. Left side.
Trying to dime in the corner so I can get back to the inside line. There we go.
Got a car coming inside now. All right, clear low. Left side. All right, clear low.
Favorite fantasy driver paint scheme? Ooh, that's a good one. God, I don't even really know.
Got a car low now. All right, clear low.
God, I never really thought about it too much. Oh, the 169 Kroger. That's like the one that's like has a mix of like the red, blue, and white. It looks like flames, or it's like the blend scheme or something. I think I know what that looks like. That is a nice looking scheme. But yeah, I never really thought too much of like fantasy driver like schemes and like which one were my favorite. I just never really thought about it.
Careful, still there.
Oh, okay.
Car there on the inside. Nobody out back. Outside, outside.
That was an awful corner. My God.
All clear.
Damn, we just keep losing ground to Logano, and I don't like it.
Inside. Nobody out back. Careful, still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Ooh. Oh, Toei animation car. That's kind of cool. I like that. Dragon Ball One Piece. If we a Toei animation car with a bunch of their shows, even though I don't think I've seen much of their shows other than like Dragon Ball and One Piece. A car like that would be pretty damn cool. Not gonna lie, it would be pretty damn cool.
Stay to your left, clear right. Come and see quick. Got a car coming inside now.
Can I get by Brad here?
All right, clear low.
Yes,
Clear
I
all
can.
around.
Barely. There we go. Okay. We closed in the gap on Logano. Closing in tremendously, so he must be getting caught up in lap traffic. Yeah, that's a lot of lap cars. Somebody blow up? No? I'm seeing smoke again. I'm really starting to lose it here.
Got one inside, clear all around.
Yeah, the gap to me and Logano has dropped considerably. He's just sandwiched in lap traffic, both on the inside and outside lane. I think he's about to pass Ryan Blaney, so he's going to go back a lap down. But if Ryan Blaney gets another yellow, he can stand lead lap, but that has to happen like right now, essentially.
Still there. One back.
Brad, no.
You got room.
Keeps trying to poke his nose in there, but we get by him. Actually got by Kyle for a second, so I'll take it. Now we just got Logano to worry about. We restarted, or we got into this last stage at lap with like, what, 237 to go? It has been, good lord, 60 laps. I don't know, no. What am I saying? It's only been about 30.
Careful, still there. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Yeah, it's been about 35 laps. It's about to put Ryan Blaney a lap down.
Careful, still there.
We back.
No pressure from behind.
We back to try to get the lead. There we go. Get the inside line. 3 wide. Me and the lap car. There. No, not quite. Gotta worry about Suarez a little bit. Oh, now we're clear. New leader, officially. I try to run away while we have, because once we get in the clean air and there's no cars around me, then Logano's gonna start to reel me back in. That was front bumper, damn. That was a hell of a sound.
Still there.
It happened before, earlier in the race, but that wasn't nearly as destructive as that.
All clear, no pressure from
Funny how
behind.
that worked out.
Careful, still there. Clear high, bud. Got his nose there. To your door.
Brad, you have been a thorn in my side forever now.
Still there.
That is kind of nuts, though. Brad was able to drive just right by me. If we didn't have such a... I don't know what happened in the first stage. They were just getting held up in lap traffic in a way that I don't think I've really quite seen in a long time. Because they were held up forever. I mean, it just put so many people a lap down, and Brad apparently seems to be pretty fast. Now he's pinned a lap down, though it doesn't seem like he's going to be the second car lap down, so he's not going to get the wave round or lucky dog or anything, so he's going to be kind of screwed. Somebody blew up finally. That is Ricky Stenhouse out of the race. Luckily, he was able to get down pit road, which is good for him. So 2 mechanical failures, and he really didn't hold up the field. He didn't get stuck out on track. So dodged the potential yellow there.
All the way to the wall.
That was a
Still there.
slight nudge. How much damage did that? Okay, 2% on the arrow, so that's not anything too horrendous.
Stay to your left.
Trying to put Brad back 2 laps down. After he was able to pass me.
All clear. Careful, still there. Outside.
That's the first time Tony said that this this race. So took over 300 laps, but Stewart finally got to his outside shit. So that doesn't happen as much as you would think. It's only happened once.
Careful, still there. Clear right. Come and see quick.
Brad just won't leave me alone. It's kind of a shame he's
Clear
pinned a
right.
lap down because clearly he has a car to win the race, but got pinned a lap down earlier in the event with that lap, all those lap cars, I guess. I don't know what happened, but definitely messed up the field order.
All clear.
There we go. We put him back a second lap down.
Careful, still there. Still there.
The only thing I'm kind of curious about is just green flag pit stops. I know we're about 100 laps away from that happening, or about 80, something like that. So it may happen here pretty, eventually. But I'm kind of curious how long they can stay out. So got another kind of interesting layer to the race that's going to be developing up here pretty soon. So we got a disgusting amount of lap cars to deal with, so that's going to be fun to get around. I don't think EA would be a good choice to make a NASCAR game, though. They don't really have...
Careful, still there.
God, it's like the bar has been set so low, because technically EA would be better than motorsport games, right? Like,
Careful, still there.
but there's still not really a good option. They haven't made NASCAR games in years, and
Stay low.
a lot of their games are filled with microtransactions or a lot of controversy, or their games just simply aren't good.
Bottom looks
There's a
good.
lot of problems with them, so they still wouldn't really be a good option.
Stay on the bottom. Careful, still there. All clear, no pressure from behind. Careful, still there.
I'm glad. Oh, look at that, Kurt 16th. Holy shit.
Going to look outside. He's outside.
He's been in 19th this whole race, and he's finally not there anymore. What a
Clear low.
journey Kurt's gone through. Oh my god, what a badass. Kurt just made it 3 wide.
Clear right.
What a Chad. Doesn't really even need to do that, but he's doing his best.
Car there on the inside. Clear all around. One back. Going to look outside. He's outside.
Oh.
He's outside there by himself.
Alright. We'll cut back down the inside line here.
Stay left. Still there.
Ow. That must have messed up my nose a bit. Yep, that went down 2 more %. Shouldn't really affect us too much, but it may cost us the lead if we have a yellow, and then we got to pit and fix that damage, so that might be a potential future issue for me to deal with.
Nobody out back. Looking outside now.
Yeah, it's still bizarre people even make the comparisons of 21 to like Evolution. It's not even close. Yeah, 21's got graphics and maybe the physics, but that's not gonna matter if everything else in the game is atrocious and doesn't work. The Evolution at least worked.
Clear behind. Clear down
It was
low.
bare bones as shit.
All clear.
But you had a goddamn mirror, you had a fuel indicator. Like the AI are able to pit, the rules worked, like you can get Lucky Dogs wave rounds and stuff. Like the AI are able to actually do green flag pit stops. You have multiple like times wear fuel thing. The points worked. Like God, like that's how low the bar has gotten, to the point where
All clear. No pressure from
having the
behind.
game
Outside
have
now.
basic features like that and just being able to be ran to be a positive. That is how low the bar has gotten.
Outside by himself.
That's like
Car outside.
complimenting a human being
At your bumper. Clear high. Clear high.
for having the ability to blink. That is the bar we've been set to. It's so sad. Kind of funny for like the first day, but then it's kind of sad the other 364 days.
Got one peeking inside. At your bumper. Clear high. Clear high.
Oh my god, my hand's like cramping. Holy Christ. Ah! God, it literally was like stuck in a position. Jesus. Wow. I've never had that happen before. Holy shit.
Still there.
Alright, well, now that we got my almost near arthritis out of the way,
Left side. All right. Clear low. Stay on the bottom. Looking inside now. Bottom's clear. Nobody out back. Car there on the inside. All clear. No pressure from behind.
well, since I have everyone here, I might as well talk about how to race this track, since, you know, we might as well talk about something, and that's one of them. So, Martinsville's pretty simple in terms of, like, the braking zones. We'll do it, you know, next time by. But basically what I do is, where I brake, I brake right where that black bar is, or black sponsor logo thing on the inside. Once I drive past it, then I kind of hit the brakes and try to arc the car back down. In turn 3, I brake right where that red Toyota logo is. Obviously, that didn't work because I didn't really angle the car in there properly. But those are my basic brake zones. And you just try to keep the car close to the bottom as much as you can. I don't know, it's something.
Careful, still there.
And with this game, the braking is weird. You kind of have to hit the brake and the gas almost simultaneously. Basically, it's like brake, gas, brake, brake. You have to kind of hit the gas to kind of make the car balanced. It's like brake, gas, and then the car kind of gets a little more stable. Obviously, I keep fucking up the corners, but that does help keep the car a little more stable. It's a big learning curve because you go from other games, you don't have to do that, and you go to this one, and it's just, you know, kind of hard. It is weird to explain, but when you play the game, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Because if you just hit the brakes without doing that, you'll see the car just will want to do that, which isn't good because you will burn the tires more doing it that way. So you do want to hit the brakes and hit the gas to kind of get the car stable, and then just try to keep the car at the bottom. So, I don't know. It's something like that.
Careful, still there. Clear right. Left side, nobody out back.
I guess on the debate of fantasy drivers is up in NASCAR games, since that's kind of the talk in the chat, I guess I could pitch in my 2 cents on it. So basically, I would prefer if it's possible to get all the drivers to fill out the roster. If you can't, then it's okay to include fantasy drivers. To me, it doesn't really matter to me either way. Like, if there are fantasy drivers, it doesn't really bother me. But if you can, if it is possible, definitely, you know, try to fill it out as much as you can with real drivers. Like, say if the field limit's like 40, if they can get like 36 or 37 real life drivers in order for their fantasy, then, you know, that's okay with me. That doesn't bother me. It only becomes a problem when it's like kind of like what EA did when there's like 31 fantasy drivers and like 5 truck drivers. Like, that's kind of a big problem.
All clear.
Am I a Junior fan? Yes, I am. Been a fan of his since I was 5 years old in 2000. Basically his rookie season.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Got a headlight out on your
We were damn near close to lapping the whole field. Like, my God.
He's moving. Clear behind. All clear. Still there. Clear to the right. Right side. Clear high, clear high.
I was looking at chat. God damn it.
Right side.
God damn. I was looking at chat. Ah, that's the first, like, me fuck up of the race. I'm sorry. God damn it. God damn it. Alright. Low pit, repair damage. That's gonna... Yeah, now we're gonna be kind of fighting back to get back to the front because they're gonna be faster than me for a while.
Drive safe. Be smart. Keep your head on straight. Drive smart.
And that'll be 142 to go.
Still there.
We'll be
Outside.
very,
By
very
yourself.
close on our fuel and tire window. Now it's gonna take us another like 40 laps to get back to the front. I bet. That's what I'm trying to say.
Careful. Still there. Clear all around.
Ryan Blaney's back on lead lap, but he's gonna probably go back a lap down. Oh, what do I think of the fight with Gibbs and Mayer? Well, like I posted on Twitter, Ty Gibbs is a bitch for keeping his helmet on during all that. It doesn't make him look tough or anything. It kind of makes him look like a bitch, so. Yeah, bad move on his part. It's about time someone tried to beat his ass because he drives like just a dick ass all the time anyways. He just does stupid shit on track. I can't say stupid shit, but just... If you're gonna race people like that, you're gonna get the same treatment back. Like, he's gotta learn to respect his fucking competitors to some extent. Gibbs is obviously going to make it in the Cup. That's not even a question because Gibbs is his father. It's going to happen. Eventually, it's going to occur. Whether he's going to take over Truex's ride or somebody else, it's going to happen. Just a matter of when.
Left side. Careful. Still there. Come and see quick. Keep moving. Clear behind. Load's clear. Left side. Stay to your right.
It's just nuts how much slower we are compared to everyone else when we're just by ourselves and not racing our lap cars. The lap traffic, kind of like with Bristol in this game, just completely destroys the AI. It just makes them really easy, even on like max difficulty.
Still there. Still there.
William Byron won the truck race in Martinsville, which was dumb because another Leach stole a win from a regular. Imagine the story about Johnny Sauter winning when he only raced at Daytona this year and kind of has his career on the line. That would have been a great redemption story for him. So maybe be back in a competitive rider show. He has some sort of worth in the truck series. But nope, that's not going to happen because William Byron had a Leach in the series. So good job for him. Good, great. Just, it's stupid. It's never not going to be stupid. Even if they reduce the limit, it's still going to be dumb because people are still going to, come in and
Inside. Clear low, bud.
do that. It's just
Left side,
congrats,
clear left.
congrats, Byron. You really showed who's boss in the truck
Inside,
series
no
that
body
night.
out back. Inside, bottom's clear.
Gibbs is the evil version of Elliot. You know what? You may have a point there. There may be some truth in that. Anybody else thought it was insane in Iceberg's video that he said Adam Alexander would be a good replacement once Mike Joy retires? Like, what the fuck? Adam Alexander's terrible. Oh my god, he's horrendous. Yeah, that'll be a great replacement for Mike Joy. Yeah, that definitely live up to the standards of that. Not even he's even comparable to Mike Joy, but it's just like he's so. God, it's so awkward. There's, boy, when Iceberg, because usually I kind of agree with him on his points, but like when there's like one element that's wrong, holy shit, is it off? Like that's not even close. I would not even put Adam Alexander and Mike Joy. Like, I wouldn't even put that in the same sense of, you know, being a good replacement. I was like, no. Adam Alexander would be horrendous in the... Like, we don't need him in ruining another series.
Got his nose there. To your door. Clear left.
We are basically now at the point of a 25% race. Oh, not exactly, but yeah, we're pretty close to that point. Also, Bowman got by me, so that's a bit of a concern.
Stay high up here. Left side. Bottom's clear. Still there. Inside. Clear left. Still there. Careful, still there. You're all clear.
Well, we're
up top.
catching a leader, which is a good thing, but like I was saying before, it just takes us such a long time, not a long time, but about 35 laps, 40 laps to get back up there. If this goes green to the end, I don't do anything stupid, then, you know, this should be a pretty easy win, but we gotta first get to lead.
Still there. Hold your line. Got one outside. Clear to the right.
Yeah, we cut that gap.
Careful, still there.
Not quite in half, but we definitely cut the gap pretty considerably. I can
Nobody
at
out
least
back.
see the leader, I think. And it looks like Stenhouse got back out on track, so that's interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Still there. Left side. Clear right. Car outside. Hold your line.
Favorite cereal? I would probably say Apple Jacks and then Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Those are like my two favorites. Apple Jacks, I don't know why, I just always like them.
Careful, still there. Still there. You got room. You're clear.
Yeah, we're there. I can see the leaders. Kyle Busch is... Yeah, he's on the outside trying to pass lap cars. That's not good for him. So... Yeah, we're looking good to take the lead here.
All clear.
And we're right there. It took a while. Well, Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks are pretty much the same, so I guess Fruit Loops would be kind of in the same equation too. So I probably should have said Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks.
Still there. Still there.
Was it like 142 to go or something?
Bottom lane.
Oh my God, Brad! Hi.
Clear right.
Poor Brad. He probably has the car to win, or at least in contention, but lap traffic and
Hard from the outside.
just how this race has played out has not done Brad any favors. He's just been kind of stuck 2 laps down.
Careful, still there.
I'm trying to get the lead here. Kyle Busch is still just stuck on the high side. So we should be able to get the lead here eventually.
Stay left. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
I'll try to get to the inside of Hamlin. And, I mean, we did, but Kyle's still making progress on the high side, I think, which is more baffling. Oh, he tried. Oh, wait.
Left side's
Oh,
clear.
he's really trying to get to the inside line. He tried. He should. I mean, he should do it now. He's just gonna try to be a badass and keep making pass on the high side. Well, it's not gonna make his cases any better.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Well, we're trying to go for the lead. Kyle still refuses to go to the inside line.
Stay low, stay low.
Brad, I swear to God, why? Why? Brad, you've been a... Go, just go. Have fun, Brad. Go. There you go. Look at that. He made it. At least he made the move to go 3 wide. I'll respect it. New leader. I'll take it. We lost, Brad's still 1 lap down, so, well, I would say, actually, he would...
Careful, still there.
No, because Ryan Blaney's still a lap ahead of him. Yeah, so Blaney is still going to get the wave. Oh my God, Ryan Blaney keeps getting the wave around, but he keeps starting at the end of the line, and he can't make his way up through the field, so he just keeps going back to lap down. It's like this never-ending cycle for him. But it took us about 40 laps? 35, 40 laps to get the lead. Now that we got it, try to have clear sailing here. We'll have to pit one more time. And that'll be with about... No, we're going to be technically good on fuel. Tires, I don't know. It's going to be really close if I can make it on tires. Damn, he got spun. Well, thank you for the update on your truck race, Mr. Day 500. I'm glad you ended up getting third after all that. Oh, no, he started third. Oh, shit, he finished 15. Oh, that sucks to hear. Well, that sucks to hear. I'm not shocked it was a shit show. That must have killed your I rating if you got spun twice. That would have been at least an 8x.
Inside. Clear all around. Left side.
God damn it, Blaney. God damn it, Blaney. Trying to be relevant again.
Still
It's gonna
there.
keep me to the outside. That's actually gonna get Logano. Buy me for the lead, maybe.
Still there.
Oh, it's gonna pin me. What a punk.
Got one peek
Oh my
now.
god, it's teammate sabotage. I didn't even think of that.
Clear all around.
Oh my god, he did that to benefit his teammate. What a bastard. Well, now the foot's on the other
High lane's moving.
sock.
Behind him. Left side's clear.
Because I've been trying to get back by him. At least I got to the inside of him, so that's good.
Bottom looks good. Careful, still there. Still there.
Hell of a battle for a lead going on here with me and Blaney. Or me, oh wow.
Careful,
That's a
still
big
there.
oof right there. Me and Logano. We're gonna finally get the lead back.
Stay low.
Ryan Blaney should go lap down. Look at Logano with the little peek in his nose in there. I see him.
Stay on the bottom here.
Kyle Busch is still back there.
Looking outside now. All clear, all clear. No pressure from behind.
What the hell? That was a tunk. I don't know where that came
Clear
from.
behind. All clear. Still there. Careful, still there. Nobody out back.
All this Allen, I saw that on Twitter. I really don't know what to make of it because I don't really know the whole context. I don't think Fox really showed what happened between the two, so I don't even know who's at fault, who's to blame. I don't even really know. I thought Haley Deegan would be more upset of Johnny Sauter for putting her in the wall, but I don't know. I saw the shit with Jim Sauter, which is Johnny Sauter's brother, roasting people on Twitter for just. Denny B was just he made a tweet saying like he was wondering what happened to make. He was thinking Haley Deegan would be more upset with Johnny Sauter, and then Jim Sauter basically said he was fat. It's like, what? Like, he was just asking a question. That was just really weird. Jim Sauter was just on a tear of just being angry at people for no reason. Then he deleted all the tweets. Maybe he was drunk tweeting. I don't know. It was just really weird. So far, so good. I mean, we're maintaining the lead, but we're not really pulling away.
Careful.
Kyle Busch is right there, too. It's just me, Logano, and Kyle. It feels like this entire race. I've been able to pull away, and sometimes Logano's in second, sometimes Kyle's in second. It's been such a back-and-forth race between those two. Kind of curious how many laps I've led in this one. It's definitely got to be over 250 laps for sure, so we'll definitely get the most laps led. Kind of curious by how much.
Still there. Clear high, clear high. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
If we can start to put a gap on them with like these lap cars and stuff, then chill for a little bit, but that's not happening as we keep hitting people.
Still there.
Now we have 97 on the arrow. God damn it, Quinn.
Still there. Outside, outside.
Hey, Cody Ware's not last anymore.
You're all
Granted,
clear
one
outside.
car's in the garage or off the track, but he's no longer last, so good for him.
Top three, use it if you need it.
And it looks like, nope, Logano's got by him. Okay, that's a problem.
One back. Clear down low.
Logano got on two wheels, I think. I don't know what that was, but yeah, now we're gonna
Stay on the
not
front
have
here.
lap cars for a while, but there is a big glob of them
Clear all around.
up in front of me, so even if Logano gets by me, he's still got to deal with them, so that might be really good for us. Surprised we're not really pulling away from him like we've done before. Don't know why that is. Now Kyle's right back up here with us. Well, only about a second back, but he's
By
still
himself. All clear.
in conversation. We're just fast enough to keep Logano behind us. We just keep getting that good run off the corner because we keep diamonding it. I can barely say it. But we diamond the corner. That's what I'm trying to say.
Left side.
Now here he comes. This happened earlier in the race too, where Logano got by me just before we approached lap traffic. It's happened again. But the good news is lap traffic's going to play a factor, so that's definitely going to mess him up. So we do got a lot of opportunities to get back to lead.
Careful. Still there. Left side. All clear.
He's getting stuck behind Chase Briscoe, so we'll peek to the inside. Looks like he's going to give me the room. He does.
Careful. Still there.
Now we just got to try to find a way around Briscoe,
Clear to the right.
which I don't know if that's going to happen.
Are there on the outside?
Oh, we peeked our nose in there. Hamlin's right there trying to
Still there.
get one of his laps back, I think. Oh,
Clear
that
to
was
the
a...
right. Look ahead
Oh,
for
that
me.
was
Clear
kind of messed up
outside.
things a
Car
bit, but...
outside. Hold your line.
Well, we got
Outside. Outside.
back the lead. Logano's stuck in lap traffic, so that's really good for us.
Right side. Still there.
If I had to guess, maybe the stage lengths are going to be like 120,
No pressure from behind.
and then the last stage would be like, both stages would be like 120 laps, and the last one would be like 160. That's my guess.
Still there.
We did put a nice little lead on Logano, so we are looking good.
All clear. No pressure from behind. Car outside. At your bumper. Clear high. Clear high. Still there. Clear high. Clear high. Careful. Still there.
Hey, look at that. Kurt's 15th. Kurt has rebounded from starting like 28th and got back up to 15th. 14th and 13th are right in front of him. Kurt might be able to achieve a top 13 finish after all this. It's going to be a hell of a comeback for him, considering how far back he started.
Nobody out back. Right side.
I know it's 400 laps. That's why I was saying like 120 times 100, plus 120, that's 240. And then 160 for the last stage. See, it made sense, JC. I have a moment where I'm right.
Looking outside now. You're all clear on the bottom.
As our tire wear stands, we're going to be good to make it to the end, but we're going to be hitting... We might be blowing a tire on the last lap somewhere, because we hit 50% right at like 71 laps to go, which is about half of what this restart was. Because we started with like 142 to go, so we're going to be right on the money with our tire wear.
Stay left. Still there. Clear right. Farther on the inside.
JC, I said 120 laps for stage 1 and 2, so that's 240 total. Oh, the real life race. Wow, what
Careful,
the...
still there.
What? 80, 100... What the fuck kind of stage lengths are those? Ew. Ew.
Left side.
80, 180, and 240. That's just... God, that's awful. What's up with these stages being, like, just
Got one down low
dumb
now.
anymore?
All clear.
God, that just sounds... It's just stupid. Remember when it used to be very clear-cut, like stage 1 and 2?
Careful.
Like if a race was like 500 laps like in Martinsville,
Outside now.
stage 1 would be like 125 laps, stage 2 would be like 123 laps, and the last stage is like 250. Remember when it used to be like simple? It's like every year they change the stage lengths for no reason. Yeah, they did the same thing for Richmond. It was still stupid then, too. I don't understand why they do that. It's just weird. Then they have, like, a competition caution in the first stage, and it's like, well, then you already made the stages so short, and then you throw another yellow in. It's like, well, then, what's the point?
All clear.
They did do it at Richmond, which is, like, the first time they didn't have a competition yellow since, like, God, 2020, before the pandemic, so... I don't know. None of it makes any sense to me.
Alright, careful. Clear down low. Still there. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Car outside. All clear. Clear high, clear high. Got one up top. Right side's clear. Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Usually these races are about the same length. Like, it's just, like, either under 3 hours or a little bit over. But this one tonight is, like...
Still there.
Scott
Way to the wall.
McNew became a sponsor. Ooh.
All right.
Oh, we got the super chat reward thing for being like a member a month thing. That's pretty cool. To save everyone time from the pre-race show. Green flag is 7:58. Everyone, stage lengths were simplified. Pepperidge Farm members. Oh, that's true. You're very right, Scott. Yeah, I like 2017 was very straightforward. And then, I don't know when they changed it, but I don't know if it was 2019 or what, but they just got, like, every year they changed them. And, like, I don't even keep, you can't keep track of it anymore because they keep changing every year, so I don't know what it is.
Left side, look ahead for me. Clear outside.
But what I was trying to say is, usually these races are about either under 3 hours or a little bit over 3 hours. But for whatever reason tonight, my hand is cramping in a way I've never had to deal with before. I think it's just because it's a short track and we're just turning so much and there's no break. We've barely had any yellows to really relax. Even other races before, like we've had green flag stops or something going on. Even Richmond didn't really bother me just because a little bit longer of a short track, almost a mile. It's a little bit under a mile, but I didn't feel this level of crampedness in my hand than this one. So I'm kind of amazed I'm experiencing that, which I've never really had before. So that's kind of surreal for me. Obviously, I'm used to doing league races that had like 50% race length, so that's never really been an issue. It only started becoming an issue right after halfway, right around like lap 313. So, interesting. But the way that this is shaken out,
Stay low, stay low.
I mean, we're going to be really close on tires. Like, I don't know if we can make it to the end.
Top 3, use it if you need it. One back, all clear.
I don't know why it was 3 hours. It just, well, I kind of explained it.
Inside now.
Unless you're
Look ahead
talking
for
about something
me. Clear
else.
outside.
Oh, you're probably talking about the Xfinity race. Well, it's just a caution fest. It was just really embarrassing. Don't know why Dale Jr. decided to run a race like that. But it was just, like 18 yellows. It was something really stupid. It was just embarrassing. So despite how this race has gone so far, Kyle Busch is still only 2 seconds back, so it's not like I've pulled away to a crazy margin or anything. Still gotta keep hitting my marks and try to be consistent. He isn't in lap traffic though, so that's probably helping him out too. It is officially 40 to go. And Kyle Busch is still there. He's actually closed in a lot. Again, once we don't have lap cars to worry about, you know, he starts to gain on me. Somebody went down pit road, which is interesting.
Still there. All clear, no pressure from
It might have been Stenhouse again, I don't know.
Careful, still there. All clear.
We gotta keep trying to build a gap between me and Kyle Busch here, which we are doing with the lap cars, so that's going to be a help. Especially with how many we have in front of me here, that's going to be a major help.
Bottom looks good.
Yeah, it was a shit show in the Xfinity race. It was a 250 lap race turned into about 110 laps of yellow, which is ridiculous.
Careful, still there.
It was hard to even gauge on how the race would have been if it just went green because there's just so many wrecks.
Still there. Clear all around. Stay left. All clear, no pressure from behind. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Still there.
Yeah, I don't know why you saw the screen
Inside.
freak out. Nothing happened on my end. So I don't know what that was about.
Got a car low now. You're all clear on the bottom. All clear. Careful, still there. Stay to your left.
What's interesting now is our right sides are more worn than the amount of laps we have left. So, I mean, if it continues,
Still there.
yeah, we're not going to make it on tires. We're going to be about a couple laps short on that.
Stay low.
So I really got to try and not skate the tire, like skate off the corner like I've been doing a little bit lately here, so. Gotta try to be a little more careful on that.
Still there.
Because once we stop doing that, then yeah, we could save a little bit more on tires.
Careful, still there.
There we go, just like that. Now we are 29 laps to go, 29% on the tires.
Outside now.
Might go, yeah, I went down to 28 there. So we've been at 29 for like 2 laps there, so. Hypothetically speaking, if this was like the last lap, we would probably blown our tire right into turn 3. Almost. Like, we're really cutting it close on that
Got one
tire.
inside. All clear, no pressure from behind. One back. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
so far, at the rate that we keep burning our tires per lap, yeah, we're going to be fine.
He's moving. Clear behind. All right, clear low. Still there.
Favorite soda probably be Dr. Pepper. I haven't had it in a really long time, but that would be my favorite. God, we have so many lap cars in front of me. It is just
Stay to your left.
disgusting. Kyle Busch and Logano got held up massively. Just like that, they're like 7 seconds back from me.
Still there. Stay on the bottom. Still there. Car there on the outside.
Another interesting thing is they might have to pit. I don't know how their tire wear is in comparison to me. I still think they burn more tires than me, but I'm not
One back.
positive. So I'm not really sure. We never really had the race go on long enough to really kind of see what that does.
Still there. All clear. No pressure from behind. Hold your line. Still there. Laps to go. Not that long. Still there. All clear. Outside.
That's such
outside.
a hive mind of cars. Thank God the AI noticed I'm there and give me room. Kurt's in 15th.
Still there.
Please, Kurt, get a top
All clear.
15. I would
Car
really
there on
like
the
that.
outside.
It's on the preferred lane, which is good. Don't know who's in 14th, but we could dream.
You're all clear up top. Hold your line. Got one peeking outside.
Kurt, don't you dare wreck. That was weird how he kind of skated there a little bit, but
Careful, still there.
we're okay.
Careful, still there.
Day 500 hurt me.
Got one peeking outside. All clear, no pressure from behind. Still there.
Boy, it would be nice to lap Kyle Busch and Logano. I don't think that's going to happen, but I mean, I could dream. I got really close to it at one point in the race, but I screwed that up for myself.
Stay low, stay low. Clear all around. Still there. Car high, careful.
Phew. We're gonna get
You got room.
finally gonna get around all those lap cars.
Nobody out back.
They've actually closed the gap on me a little bit, but that's because they haven't hit that big chunk of cars. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how the AI... This game is weird when it comes to the AI getting caught up in lap traffic and getting held up. This and Bristol are like the two worst examples of it. As far as tire wear is concerned, we're not really going to be able to worry about it. For a second, I was a bit concerned because it looked like we were going to be very close, but it looks like we're going to have more than enough tire wear to be okay at the end.
10 laps to go.
You know, I haven't had 7-Up in ages. Maybe I would like that more than Sprite. I mean, I drink Sprite anymore, but 7-Up might be another really good alternative. I have to try it again sometime to kind of weigh my options. Any second now, that tire thing, yeah, there it goes. As soon as I said that, it was going to come up, and then it did. If anybody's watching this late into the stream, I think we all know what's on your mind at the moment. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm not gonna say it, but I think we all know what's on our mind right now, and we're just gonna keep our mouths shut. Just keep going. And see what occurs in the future. Oh my god, AW root beer. That's on a whole other... I might have to do like a soda tier list or something one day. My god, AW. Especially if you get it from like Long John Silver's in the mug. Like in the glass. Oh my god, that's like an S plus tier, A plus or whatever. That's gonna be... That's not even a question. Oh yeah, glad you asked that. Yeah, I did uninstall McAfee. After that stream, I absolutely uninstalled it.
2 at the line.
Oh, Barks root beer? Oh, that's another good one. Stop, you're making me... I know, Tony. I know, it's making me thirsty. Anyways. You're about to head into the white flag. Please just get to the line. Yes, it's official. No matter what happens, if there's a yellow, whatever, it's over. We're just going to get through these corners. We got a 15-second lead. Through 3 and 4. We didn't get a chance to do it last week. We got a chance to do it again this week. Yes! Yes, I was a little off sync there. But we did it. We get it. We got it. I hit the wall. That was kind of embarrassing, but... Does that mean William Byron wins tonight? No, I'm not going to say that. There's like people screaming in the background in this game. What was that? Wow, they're silent. Wow, they're... Wow, wow, they're not... nobody's saying anything. Wow, they really don't like me winning. What is this? There you go. Finally some clapping. My God. I mean, that was silent. Like you hear a pin drop. There you go. Is that better, fans? That was weird. Oh, my hand. Ow. Alright. Alright. Let's get out of here. I was really thinking, that whole time, I was thinking there's going to be a yellow. It just had to have happened. It was good. I just really was thinking they were going to throw a yellow out for something stupid. But it didn't happen. I just can't believe... You're right. You're right, Communist Legos. What a name. They did fall asleep watching that race. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, won by like 15 seconds, but... Wow. You know, it was a snooze fest, but you know what? Chat made it worthwhile. My hand's freaking ow. Well, that's the game going through all that really quickly. I'm not even touching it. It's just when you do like 100% races, the game doesn't really seem like it likes that. Because it glitches out like this, so, yeah. Well, we swept all the stages. We probably led over 350 laps, if I had to guess. As I was saying, I usually don't judge, like, I don't usually go by, like, if I win the race, then that driver and that number wins it in real life. I usually go by the second highest AI driver if I happen to win. So in this case, since Kyle Busch was second, then he might win it in real life tonight. I don't know. It's only been right once that we've done these so far. So maybe, can we go 2 for like 6 or whatever? Or 5? I don't even know how many we've done at this point, but I guess we'll see. Really, there was only 2 for the stage break and then 2 for me, so it was only 4 yellows that whole race. So 2 of them were for me, so had we not wrecked both those times, then we would have only had 2 for the stage breaks. Yeah, the AI don't wreck here too often, which is surprising. So it goes from lap 408 to 426 and then to the end. Wow. Yeah, that went pretty damn well. That went pretty damn well. We'll get our grandfather TikTok clock to dab with the side of dab. Yeah, good stuff. And Logano with the fastest lap, 19.5. No way we could have gotten that. We led the most laps, 350. I was saying over 350, and I called it. Wow, barely. That was kind of amazing. Grizz Rebel on the move, 39th to 23rd. And tough break award from Matt. And that race was 167 minutes, so it was 2 out. Well, if you factor in, like, we had like 18 minutes of like pre-stream hooligan situations. So 60, 120. So that was about 2 hours and 47 minutes for the actual race itself. Not bad. Kind of insane. Kurt got 14th. Holy shit. Kurt started like 28th. I'm amazed he rebounded to such a decent finish. But Eric Jones 9th. But yeah, in real life, apparently Kyle Busch, from what the game is telling me, is going to win. With Logano second, which that would be insane if it not only gets the winner right, but also second place right, too. That would be kind of insane. But, yeah, I was really expecting a yellow. I really was. Like, I thought for sure that was going to be, like, there was going to be yellow right at the end of that race. Because, the game loves to do stuff like that. Yeah, 353 laps led. The other 147 probably went to Logano or Kyle Busch because that's really all. Yeah, that's really all the other ones who didn't lead. But yeah, we're gonna back out of this and go back to the main menu, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream because that was I mean, it was about the same type of length as the other ones, but my hand really fucking sore after that one. Good lord, I'm not used to doing 500 miles. No, 500 laps, I should say. Eric Jones in the top 10 is accurate. I mean, it might be. I mean, sometimes he has like a good week and then he has like a bad week. So I don't know. Hopefully he has a good week in Martinsville. But yeah, next week's Bristol Dirt. Obviously, it's not in this game, and I'm not gonna even bother trying it on NASCAR 21 because that'll just be kind of a waste of time. But yeah, maybe it'll be an off week. Maybe I'll do Auto Club because I've never done it before, like 100%. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't really know what I'll do. I guess you have to stay tuned to find out what I'll do. But yeah, I need a drink or something to get the caffeine energy back in me. All that said, we'll get back to the main menu and wrap up the stream. So, thank you, as always, for everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. As always, we gotta thank the people that did the super chats and donations throughout the stream. Day 500 came in with the $100 super chat. I can't even say super chat donation, which is pretty damn insane. Really appreciate it. JC had to come in here in top Day 500, not by 2 times, but 3 times. God damn! Thank you for that. That is an absolutely monstrous amount, and I really can't thank you enough for that. Scott McNew with the 10, Brandon Taylor with the 10, and Scott McNew with became a member for 2 months consecutively. So that's pretty damn cool. So I appreciate it. So all that said, I'll see you all later. I might watch a little bit of EFAP stream because they're covering like a really insane topic, so that'll be kind of fun to watch for a little bit until the race starts. So yeah, that'll do it for me. I will see you all another stream. NASCAR obviously for this week as usual and all that stuff. So yeah, all that said, I'll see you all another stream thing, and whenever that happens, if it happens this week or the week after, I don't know. But yeah, I will see you all later, and as always, have a good night.